Good morning, how we doing? Happy Saturday, everyone. Hope you're well. AV's good. It's nice. I was just having a look around and thinking, what should we do next? I've noticed down here there's some passenger issues. So, for example, Altrincham, which is 700 people, and we're supplying it with fuel, isn't growing. And one of the reasons, I think, is because it has 0 public transport connections, which is not good. So that has no public transport connections. This one is our new town that we just got online in terms of giving it stuff. This has 0 public transport connections. And I was thinking to myself, we probably should link these, or maybe link them to Lytham or some other city that's quite big, maybe. Certainly link to each other and another city. Might be a good idea. So I don't know, we probably need to get a bus service running in each town, and then maybe a major road between the two would help. And then maybe a passenger transport between... Well, Cricklade to Lytham is easy, because we've already got a line there. But Cricklade's not very big. Well, I suppose it's not that small compared to that. Is your sub badge based on total months subbed or sub streak? I believe it's total months. Back in the day, Twitch only didn't have total months. It only ever had sub-streak months. And if you failed to keep it going, you lost all of your badge. It was awful. But now Twitch is much nicer. And it counts all of your months. So if you have a break for 3 months, then come back, it carries on adding up. And I think your badge is based on that. Mr. Simcopter, thank you very much for the host, sir. I was in Sim's chat earlier. He was playing a retro game, Roller Coaster Tycoon, if you remember it. And he was designing a roller coaster and was like, oh, retro vibes. I remember playing this game so much. But yeah, he was having a lot of fun. Yeah, he managed to design a ride and his passengers got off and then immediately went back on again. I mean, if that's not a sign that you've done something right, I don't know what is. Glad you had a great stream, Sim. Can we give him a shout out, please, mods? Definitely give him a follow, guys. Mr. Pups, with 59 months, can I have a cup of tea and some toast? Yeah, mate. You can go to the kitchen and make your own. I've given you permission to do that. The Boss, thank you for subbing. Welcome, Mr. Big Lad with 23 months. Derby versus Forest today. Come on, Derby. Meh, whatever. Need this stream to calm the nerves. Okay.
What's your problem?
Thank you, big lad.
Good morning, Sir Paul.
Good morning, Night Gaming. How are you? Yeah, can you make me and Hannah a cup of tea as well, Pops, while you're in the kitchen, mate? Thanks. You see how we turn that around? Look at Len. Thank you for subbing. Welcome. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking, I'm looking at this and thinking, how can we get Altrincham to link to the Cricklade by train? And I'm thinking maybe we don't try. We just have a bus run between them. Nice express bus service. And just have this go up to Lytham. And then they can get on the bus to here and get the train out if they need to. That's probably easier. Big lad, mate. Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much for gifting 5 subs. Welcome, guys. If you just got a sub, big lad, you man to thank. Mini sub bomb to get us going. Mr. Cat Weasel, thank you for 73 months. Hype train incoming already. Blimey. We've got the bus state. Oh, hang on. How many trucks have we got going there? Okay. Yeah. We're going to need a few more trucks to shift that lot. Yeah, let's get the bus service between here and here. I think we've got a bus circuit going. I tell a lie, we don't have a bus circuit going. Okay, we'll do that first. Then we'll link it up to the other town, and then we'll put the train line in. Do height trains come automatically? Yeah. Yep. Again, never used to be a thing on Twitch. Right, let's do quick-laid buses. And then we'll do, we'll go from the bus station here, and we'll do a cheeky circuit. Like that. And they should follow that circuit there. Is that going to service them properly? It should do. Those three should pick most of that up until it gets bigger. Right, stick a few buses on that. A few Volvos maybe. Let's do 3 for now until the line's more established. That'll help. Welcome guys if you're just joining. Good morning to you. Let's get some bus stops down over here. Oh my god, somebody's squeaking the hype train again. Owen Wyatt. Thank you for 5 subs. Appreciate the support, Owen. And if you just got a sub, please give him a thank you, guys. The CS300 and the Virgo towboat. Very nice. Bus there, let's see. Fancy there somewhere. Also, while we're here, let's upgrade some of these roads. Get bus lanes in there. Oh, it's just going to knock out so many buildings. We'll have to leave that for now. Old Trinken buses. Right, that. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Might have to do 2 bus lines here. So we're just doing an inner circuit plus a bus shuttle, effectively. We could even knock out number 1 from that list. Knock out the high street and just go a bit more. Yeah, that's better. That is going to need to be a fast road at some point. How's things? I'm doing well, thank you. Right, where's the depot? Okay. We now have passenger transport.
The delete noise in TF has now become part of my everyday vocabulary. SquirrelPlus.
Whee! Hang on, let me do that for you. You mean that one? Right, we've got a fast road here. And then we're going to create a fast connection down to here. Right, we'll have to pause it because the town's going to complain wildly about this. Also, I think we'll either go under or over that, because I don't want to cross roads. Alright, that woke me up. Thanks for that. Uh-oh. It's not good. CHR1117. 20 subs gifted. Thank you so very much. Waking everybody up on Saturday morning with his generosity. Thank you very much for your very generous gift of 20 subs. If you just got one, please give him a thank you, guys. The only thing is I don't like crossroad in there, but kind of have to, I think. Unless we bring it in there. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to overthink it. What I do know is we're going to have to bridge over this. We'll do a nice bridge rather than a tunnel. Although I don't know if we're going to get the elevation going. We're going to go for a nice quick road. Thank you very much, CHR. It's really generous of you. Ben S, good morning to you. Right, if we go like that and then raise up. That's what the game thinks we're going to get. I think we'd probably not do that. We'd probably go more that style. Let's try a straight line. I kind of feel the need to move this. Let's go back to that one. Maybe do that instead. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll branch off with a hyper road from here. No, it doesn't like that. Why doesn't it like that? I should do, shouldn't I? Come on, Zugoku. If you just got gifted a sub this morning, use your new emotes. They're very nice. Animated ones are cool. And if you fancy joining the Discord server, you should be able to within about an hour's time. I'm happy with that. That's good. Flipping out, the game just froze completely. Like, I'm trying to move that, and it's just having a massive think about it. Like, calculating. Good. That's nice. Right, we just need to reconnect these little tiny roads. Okay, we can... Okay, then. The DC, thank you so very much for dropping another 20 subs on the chat. Well, that's the height train smashed. Level 4. Thank you, DC. Thank you for the squirrel gifts to the guys gifting subs. And DC, thank you so very much. Quite a lot of new subs in there. A lot of new 1 monthers, so welcome, guys. And please give the DC88 a massive thank you if you got one. This is going to be Altrincham, I can't spell, to... Is it Crickley buses? Cricklade. Cricklade. Not Crickley. Give that a nice purple. So that's going to go Intercity effectively from there to there. Nice. Cargo, passenger, let's see. 90k is 23 people. 100k is 26. Let's stick a few of them on there. See how it gets on. Ooh, purple and yellow, look at that. Very nice. Yeah, we've got Twitch buses. Twitch bananas. Yeah, you can wait there, scumbag. It's not a bad journey, this. Quite a pleasant journey. Whoa, look at the speed they're going over there. Look at that. Absolutely flying. Come on, dude, let's see 100k. And then pay all this money.
Say to your wife, honey, does this dress make my bum look big? Of course not, dear. Your bum already looked big before you put the dress on.
No. Fire Tiger, that's... You definitely do not want to say that. It took a long time to get 100k's out of this. Doesn't sound great, does it? Sounds like it's got an old Volkswagen engine in it. Don't need traffic lights there. Yeah, like a Volkswagen Beetle used to sound a bit like that. That's going to take a bit of time to get going. Now, the next problem is to get the train link up and running. But at least Cricklade has now got passengers moving over public transport, so now the resident growth is happening. Altrincham, that should start to kick off soon. I'm surprised it's not already kicked off. Could an intercity tram be feasible? Yeah, you could do that. You would have to electrify that line, but you can do it. What I want to do is have the train line between these two now. But annoyingly, the PAX platforms are on this side. So we'd have to stick to this side going through here, which is then difficult to branch that way. So I think we're going to have to reconfigure that station again. Which is a bit frustrating. It might just be easier to trash it and build another one. The problem is trying to, like, position it so that these can line up with the road. It's always a pain. Unless I destroy some of it and then rebuild that bit. I don't know. The same thing happens when we get here as well. Like, the PAX platforms are on that side. And they kind of need to be on this side. We can bring that in this way, it wouldn't matter. I think I actually left that so that it can go straight through. I think it's easier just to add a PAX platform here. If we move that line to there and then make this a passenger platform, that would do it. Yeah, I could do Costel. You mean at the old one or this one? Tom Thor, thank you for 14 months. We just quickly reconfigure this one. Oh, I didn't want to do that. So now we just need to get rid of this. You're going to go to bed. See you later, dude. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I'll do that. I've never quite understood that statement. Like, how can you stop a bed bug from biting you anyway in your sleep? You can't even see them. Right, that'll go into there. Platform packs. This one could do with a modernization, couldn't it? So dated. You see, if I remove that, it's just gonna get really messy. That'll have to do. There we go. Right, so we've got the packs though anyway. Look at that sexy beard, Squirrel Man. Have you been? Long time no see. Bear in a Cave TV. Oh wait, you gotta appreciate the beard, right? I'm doing well, thank you. I'll just pause it. Just because the game freaks out when you modify stations when they're not paused. Okay. Beers for the win. So we should just be able to just follow this inside line here. Whoa, I think we can get past that. With two lots of track. It's a bit of a jink, but it's fine. How does that work? No. Oh, so you can't do it when it's already next to something else. Interesting. The beard gives Paul a +1 modifier to his skills in survival games. You know it, dude. Oh, what? We'll make the other track go straight in. Lovely. So the only consideration now is this. We delete that and redo it. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. The dual stocks, the E7, better trucks, big tram, better dump trucks. Wow, that was a big upgrade. Okay, so if we go... That basically stopped here. Get rid of those. Okay, that should do that. Double slip switches slow down your TGVs. Do they really, comrade? Did not know that. I won't be TGV in here, but that's good to know. Don't tend to use the TGVs very much. What's this? This is Cricklade to Lytham, isn't it? Right, let's get a couple of Mirages, maybe. 2.2 million. We're not going to make that. We're not going to make that per year. No way. I don't know. We've got a few choices when it comes to fast trains. We've got the TGV that does 300. We've got the IC, which does 280. I don't know if we can use... Actually, the Shinkansen only does 260. Which is interesting, because it has a running cost of 9.8 million for 142. And this has 300 with 9.7 million for 144. So this E7 is not as good as the TGV when it comes to capacity and running cost. But this can accelerate a little bit quicker. But it does have the option to go big if you really need capacity. Well, the ICE's tractive effort's not very good, really. That's some serious tractive, though, isn't it, eh? ICE's tractive's very low. It'd take a long time to get up to speed. $6.8 million. I'm not putting the dual stocks on this line. No way. This is going to lose money for a while. No doubt about it. 300 oil coming through. Look at the finance on that line. That's amazing, that is. All the way down here. What's the refinery like? It's doing well. It has a bit more capacity left, though. Find somebody else to buy fuel. Dulverton, Diss and Cranbrook. They're already getting fuel, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, there's nowhere else to sell that fuel, really. Geo Peter, how you doing? Why not the dual stocks? The dual stocks is expensive to run. $6.8 million a year compared to 2.2. On a line that we're not going to make much money on, why the heck would we even put that in there? It's crazy. Yeah, but Dis is already getting fuel. Dis gets fuel from the ship. It could probably take a bit more, but it definitely already gets fuel. Ah, it's tapped out, isn't it? To get extra fuel from here to Dis, that's a bit of a stretch. Cranbrook's only getting 60%. You could try selling more. Yeah. How do we get it into the... We need to get it into the system, though. If we get it into the... How does it get... Does it get on the truck or the train down to... There it is. Yeah, it takes the fuel to there. If we can land more fuel here, or rather technically here, we can fly fuel here and drop it, it would sell into Cranbrook and Dulverton. And even probably come back towards Dis. It would drop into the system. Because this is the fuel hub. If you drop fuel here, it goes to 3 cities. So I think we'd have to fly it there. And we'd have to have an airport that's connected to that. And that. Train station and truck station. Which have been giving Cranbrook an airfield. That's the only way to do it realistically. Because trying to take a train into there is just not going to happen. And A380 is probably too much. I mean, don't forget, there's not a huge amount of capacity left in this. You know, there's only room for a couple of hundred. Is there another place we can make fuel, maybe? Maybe that's the solution. We can make fuel from one of these places. If you take in oil sand. The trouble with oil sand is you've got to get rid of the sand. It will level up. It will level up. Can we feed it with the oil? That's the question. There's a refinery there if we need to up the supply. So that's more or less tapped out. So we can't easily give it more oil from that refinery anyway. There's actually another one here, look. There's a refinery here. There's a couple of crude we're not using. Maybe we just create a new supply chain. If we have fuel generated here, we could fly it over to those cities. We could potentially transport the crude. We need the refinery. Where's the refinery nearby? There's one. Oh, well, here we go. Look at this. There's crude, and a refinery right there. Bring the oil down here on a ship. Fly the fuel out. That would work. Pegtac, thank you for 27. Jonas, thank you for 17. Akuna Matata. Oh, man. Tom Thor, thank you for 14. Can we make any more money? I mean, we could transport the ship down here. We're not hitting up that crude yet. There's a refinery there. There's a third one just to the left. A third what? John, how you doing? We've got crude. We've got crude for days here. Scully, mate, no problem. No problem. Yeah, 2 crude is generally enough for 1 refinery, I find. Like these 2 here. You know, they're more than capable of driving that refinery. Or is it? Lost it. That one. Because they scale up with it. So all we need is 2 crude. We can truck that in there. No problem. But it's a question of what we do with the oil. There's only 1 fuel refinery left that we're not using. It's that one. Whoa. Deutsche Bahn. More options. Look at this. The fake high entry wagon. I love it. Fake news. We just need to be careful with the fuel generator, because what we don't want to do is disrupt this line. Because Gillingham would quite happily buy our fuel, but then it would disrupt this line. Because we're making a lot of money taking oil that way and refining it back that way. So we've got 1 more fuel refinery we can tap. And then we could fly stuff to here. And once we go Cranbrook Airfield, because it is reasonably big, we could think about a PAX flight somewhere. Not sure where. Put an airport here with a flight path like that. Just connect it to that truck station is going to be very tricky, I think. It'd have to go like that. And somehow this needs to connect into this lot. Can we delete this without it freaking out? Yes. Okay, that's good. Connect that to there. If we could make that connect, then that will actually work. Going to be an interesting approach path right over the over the trains. Also, if we want to add another runway, we need to think about that tunnel. I suppose the tunnel can be moved, though. No, don't want to do that game. It's like a $15 million thing that we're trying to put down, and we can't accurately put it down and know that we've got a connection. It's annoying. I think that's going to work. Let's go with that. I'm going to put a big road in on the basis that we may come here with packs at some point. It's not connected to the refinery. Doesn't need to be connected to the refinery. Remember, we're going to drop fuel in here. Yeah, we're not trying to tap that refinery. We're trying to drop fuel into this logistic network. The main thing we need to connect to is the train and the truck. If we can do that, the fuel will be distributed. However, we are going to need to pause this and faff around with these roads. I need to not break this. Oh my god, town, what are you doing? This town is like built on the other side. There's the bus stop. There's a fast road through there. There's a tunnel that goes that way. There's a fast tunnel road through there. We need to hit this up, don't we? This is the road we need. That's weird, mana. No, game. Don't do that. What about that? If we click on that, it's connected to those two. That's the main thing. That should do it. LTZ Suburban, thank you for 67. Okay, that should do it. We can now drop fuel in there and it will go out to 3 cities. So we've got our destination. We're going to need a port that connects here and an airfield. So I think we'll do what we did up here. Kind of cut in a little bit. Use a current port and airport. Pros and cons. No, I don't want to do that. Specifically, I'll tell you why we don't want to do that. In what is otherwise a good plan, right? If we start to drop fuel, if we start to bring oil from here down to here, it will then be taken on that line and it will disrupt this current supply chain. And especially the fuel, which will then end up going to Gillingham. And it will disrupt that line if we're not careful. So we'll have to not do that. Unfortunately. We'll still make good money though. Yeah, I know we can filter, but it'll still mess it up, I think. I don't want to risk it. Could definitely disrupt the supply chain quite a lot. Hambly, how you doing? Okay, that's that connected. Okay. At a certain point, the economy in the game gets really easy. If you made all the right decisions, yes. I mean, that's not to say you can't make a big mistake. You can disrupt some of the logistic networks that's making you a lot of money and suddenly turn it to a huge loss. I mean, yesterday we had a couple of problems where I made like one change to a line that told it to just wait for 60 seconds, and it had a massive knock-on effect and just disrupted so much stuff. Infernal, thank you for 28 months. Yeah, the HQ looks pretty nice now, look. Look, see that sign? Squirrel Transport. Right there. Squirrel Transport. On our own little island. With big ships going past. How cool is that view? Look at that. Right in the middle of our industry we are. Keep our eye on things. Just need the helipad. How do you get the HQ? So what you do is you click bottom left, click on your account there, and then go to headquarters. And then you can click relocate, or it'll say locate, and you can place it wherever you want. And then depending on your company score, you get a different style. Yeah, but Conker, you're assuming that I have to leave my fantastic headquarters? Like, I don't need to go anywhere. I just do it all from the comfort of my bedroom. You have the helipad with the helicopter that you use like once a week. Rich person problems, eh? What's the best remedy to reduce the number of cars in cities? You can't. There's two things you can do regarding private traffic. So number one is if your public transport is low and that's high, right, then go to your destinations layer and see where everybody's going. Because you'll see, if you show here, blue is private transport, green is public. So anything that's blue is people in cars. So you can see if they're leaving your city where they're going. You can see in your city where they're trying to get to. And maybe like if you see a high number of traffic, think about public transport bus stops, that kind of thing. So try to give them options, right? So that's the first thing you do. The second thing you can do is use roads with bus lanes, because that way your buses and your trucks can still get down that road even when it's chock full of private cars. But there's nothing you can do about the cars. All you can do is encourage the Sims to take your transport. Because if they're getting stuck in cars all the way down here and you've got a lovely bus flying down, the theory is they'll get on the bus. Yeah, you can faff around with traffic lights. You just have to be careful with them. They can help traffic lights, that's the thing. What are the company names in the buildings? You've lost me. You mean these? These are like prefab mods. They're kind of fun. They look really cool. They're not as efficient as something that you can make yourself, but they do look nice. Moving traffic lights in the intersection between the dock road and the highway road would help. This? No, because I'm not going to have my trucks cross it. But yeah, you could do it because you know full well there's going to be nothing else going that way. We're not going to get any public transport here. But I'm just going to do 2 drops. That's linked to that. That's linked to that. As long as that is linked to that, that is linked to that, and then that is linked to that, that's all that matters. But this way we can just keep these truck lines completely separated. And since it's a drop-off point, and nothing accumulates here, we can have a short cargo platform. Whereas with these, I've made it bigger because stuff is going to get put there. Make sense? Mr. Caprol, thank you for 4 years. It does indeed. Casper Corn, thank you for 31. So this is going to be trucks, and we've got Ellesmere Crude 1. Ellesmere Crude 2. We're going to have to put down a depot here. Hard mode 6 billion. I keep saying this. Baz said the same thing. I'm just too good at the game. I can't help it. Can't help being pro. What do you want to do? If you fire the game up and put it on hard mode and see how you get on. Oh, that is a big tanker. Look at that. Oof. That's amazing. Let's get 6 of them for now. Ellesmere oil's going to go there. We might have to start small and upgrade because it's not going to do very much initially. Vandal. Let's get a couple of Violas going. We'll just put one on there for now. Yeah, this place is going to be like 2 episodes long with a goal of only 1 billion. Yeah, episode 3, $1 billion. There you go, the end. Right, the crude's piling up there. Right. We've got a ship en route. It looks like it's coming straight here. The oil's only just going to get dropped off. Nothing. Nothing. Right then. Down here, we're going to have to start flying the oil out. Eric. It's a pity Rudgley doesn't need anything. Landing direction, left or right. It's such a weird phrase, that. Left or right. You think I'm using easy mods on hard mode? Okay. Can you substantiate that claim, or? It's just an opinion. There we go. That's that link there. Why are you not linked, game? Come on. Ridiculous. Right, that's that there. So now we can create a flight path between... So what are we calling this? This is Rudgley Airport. Interesting. It says this is going to be Rudgley Fuel. Now, when it gets to Cranbrook, it's not going to load anything. So we make sure nothing gets flown back. Maybe later we'll change that, but for now we'll fly nothing back. Or at the very least we could say don't fly any fuel or any oil or any crude or anything like that. So don't get involved in the fuel trade, basically. And then when you get here, you take whatever you like. Doesn't really matter. Anything except oil or crude. Yeah, that's good. Maybe stick around a little bit. Meanwhile, it's going to take 400 years for that ship to get down there. But it does actually have some oil on it.
Konnichiwa, Squirrel-san.
Good morning, Mr. Dot Squirrel.
What? Mr. Dot Squirrel. I love it. Good morning, Mr. Dot D-Stone. As if the TTS read out Mr. Dot Squirrel. Brilliant. We'll let that go for a bit. Let the oil build up a little bit and then throw another one into the mix. Start feeding it ships. There's no point sparking up a plane yet because it's going to be a while before that oil even gets down here. Meanwhile, while that's going on, let's have a quick look how our little passenger line's going. Ooh! That's doing better than I thought. That's interesting. 106 packs waiting here. Oh, they seem to like Cricklade. Look at this. Maybe we can upgrade those. We do have Mirages at the moment. It's not worth sticking on anything super quick. Because it won't get up to speed. I don't think, anyway. The running cost of that is 2.2 million. That's a good point, actually. What was the finance on that line? Maybe not, then. Maybe just increase the capacity. I mean, that's a $2.2 million train. If we stick on something more expensive, it may start losing a lot of money. I'm just pleased that it's making money fairly quickly. Altrincham is... Look at that public transport. Nice. More fake power cars. Look at the fakeness here. Look at it. Just fake, fake, fake. And more fake. There's a real one. That's a fake one. There's a lot of stuff though. I tell you what, Cricklade was absolutely tiny 5 minutes ago, and look at the size of it. It's just monstrous. I don't know, Hannah. They love it. They love Cricklade. Don't ask me why. I just don't know. But they love it. They've heard good things about it. And everybody wants to go there. There's a lot of build-up of stuff there. We need to get more food into Ellesmere, look. The food demand is huge. The trouble is, to get more food in there, we need to basically get more grain in there. To get more grain in there means we need to start feeding that. Right, let's tap that now. So we need to get a truck stop on this side, don't we? I think that line picks up the grain here. One of them does. Ellesmere grain, there we go. Yeah, that's the grain shuttle. That's an old train, that is. Also, we've got traffic going over there. That's interesting. Blimey. Why on earth would people drive all that way when there's a fast train? I don't get it. That's going to disrupt our trucks a little bit. Let me just go under. We don't need to see that. That's going to be tricky to put a depot in though. I think what we'll do is we'll do it the other way around. We'll tunnel this road. Yeah, you can't make it not an option. That's the problem. The town planning thing just won't let you disrupt the supply. They have to have their road. Wait, I'm seeing a lot of grain. Oh, it's food. I think we'll replace these and then get another one. You want something to go quite quickly, but has really good tractive effort. $130. 200. I don't think it will get 200 on that line. I don't think it makes $6.8 million either. We could try it for a laugh. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I'm curious. I want to see one. Wow, I colored it pink and it doesn't even count. Let's see what speed it gets to. Look at the buses over there. Oh my god. Change the colour before we replaced it. That's better. That's better. Pink highlights. That's quite tasteful, actually. It's a bit slow getting up to speed, isn't it? It doesn't look like it's doing 100. Not impressed. That's what the finances look like. This thing cost a fortune. Take the twin decks. I think I had a twin decks on them. $137. That's rubbish. This is a really, really slow to accelerate train. $70. Well, I mean, it has huge capacity. It's got to 180 pretty much before it had to stop. It cost about 600 grand to get there, minus that 400, about $1 million to get there, and it got 1.1. I think it'll break even. I think this is what we had before, twin decks. They only do 160 though. They're a lot cheaper. 6.8 million. 3.2 million for that. $180 tractive. They're only 2 million. We could have more of these instead, maybe. What's the difference between that and that? Apart from one letter in the title, what's the actual difference? Yeah, I'll have to do the buses in a minute. Kilowatt used. Doesn't change. Oh. Did I not? I don't think you can change colour on them anyway, but I thought I'd try. See? I did select it, you just you can't change the colour on that particular livery, I don't think.